students won't have access to outside of the classroom, what sort of things would they have access to that they wouldn't have? It seems like everybody has a laptop, everybody has a smartphone.
So we're going beyond that. We're talking smart boards, VR, 3D printing. Because these things could get a little bit expensive. These students won't have this access to these tools elsewhere.
I think the thing that I really need to be able to show my board is how it's better.
Okay,
If
well
we're
we
gonna
can,
make the investment in all this new technology, then I need to know what's going to actually make it better.
okay, so we can talk about some specific studies then. Okay, so for example, we have a study done out in California 2 years ago where the use of VR within the classroom increased motivation within the students, and this was measured on the motivational test that I can share with you after today.
And studies.
Was that the Stanford test?
Yes, this is a standard test.
The Stanford test that Jeremy Bailenson did?
Yes, absolutely. So you know about it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, great, perfect. Okay, so that's just one example. Do you have any other examples of?
Well, I was gonna send to you just some diagrams and visual aids of where the blended learning just increases engagement, and also just given your population, it's hard to get faculty together because of their varied schedule and their sabbaticals. So they can do on-demand training if they go to online training, online professional development. So that's a real benefit because it's important to your department and the whole organization, and if more people are able to take advantage of it, it's just gonna be beneficial for everyone in your college.
So is that an ancillary program? If it's something where you're talking about having online training that people like PD that my faculty can do, from wherever they are on sabbatical, that kind of thing. That seems like that is contradictory to what you're talking about introducing VR and that kind of thing. What's your thought there?
We wanted to have different approaches, VR and also outreach to faculty who are all over the world currently. So we had several tiered approach to meet your needs.
Oh, that's an interesting idea. So you're talking about doing some collaboration with different universities around the world.
Yes.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, and I think there's I think we're kind of talking about two different parts here. I mean, we're talking about the issue that you're having right now with faculty wanting to adopt the technology within their classroom, as well as and then on top of that, it's how we can go about trying to get this teacher population or instructor population to buy in. So making the professional development to incorporate the technology within the classroom online or blended is just one of our ways of trying to help with the buy-in process, make it easier for them in the end. What are your thoughts on that so far?
Well, I think that the idea of having a blended, I've been trying to introduce that. We talked about that on the plane. I've been trying to introduce that. Yeah, I am having difficulty having buy-in across the campus. It seems like people have their curriculum set and they don't really want to really go outside of those boundaries. So I think what we need to strategize is what sort of introductory pilot could we do?
Now, so with this introductory pilot, and while introducing this introductory pilot, I mean, you know your faculty best. Do you think that incorporating some sort of, well, let me just put it up. Do you think that presenting them with background research, or not background research, but actual data showing how beneficial technology is within the classroom will help them see the benefits of creating this blended learning style within their classroom? Do you think that would be something that's helpful?
I do. I think that's a step in the right direction. I think we need to do a multi-tiered approach.
Okay.
I think that also doing some sort of, like, what sort of analytics